The hunt for a new actor to replace Clint Eastwood as the man with no name in the remake of A Fistful of Dollars continues, but one science fiction show might have singled out the next Western legend. A remake of A Fistful of Dollars was confirmed recently, though the project is still in its early days. While it's still a long way off, the remake will soon need to pick a new actor to play Clint Eastwood's greatest Western character, the man with no name. The problem with recasting the man with no name is that Clint Eastwood was simply perfect for the role. The actor who takes the reins in the remake of A Fistful of Dollars will likely never be able to top his performance, and only the best of the best could come close to being as good as Eastwood. There are plenty of capable candidates for the role, from Western stars like Timothy Olyphant to Clint Eastwood's own son, Scott Eastwood. One actor recently threw his cowboy hat into the ring in an unorthodox way, through a science fiction TV show based on a video game. Fallout proved Walton Goggins can play the man with no name. Walton Goggins recently starred in Fallout, a show about survivors of a nuclear apocalypse. He played Cooper Howard, a former movie star who was turned into an immortal and heavily irradiated person known as the Ghoul. Fallout is thoroughly sci-fi. It focuses on the effects of radiation, high-tech weaponry, and cold fusion, but Goggins' character was pure cowboy. The Ghoul was such a great gunslinger that Fallout basically proved Walton Goggins would be perfect as the man with no name. Even with all of its science fiction, Fallout gave Goggins a chance to display every skill he would need to take over for Eastwood. Cooper Howard starred in Western movies before the apocalypse, and the Ghoul dropped the act and became a real-life gunslinger in the world of Fallout. Their profession wasn't the only thing that linked the Ghoul to the man with no name, though. They also played essentially the same role. Both the Ghoul and the man with no name were dangerous and mysterious outsiders who, despite their rough exterior and questionable first motives, ultimately wanted to help the people around them. Fallout was essentially an audition for A Fistful of Dollars, and Walton Goggins gave a tremendous performance. Walton Goggins has a long history with Westerns before Fallout. While Fallout brought Walton Goggins' skill in the Western genre back into recent memory, it's far from the first time the actor has played a cowboy. Goggins has an extensive filmography of Western movies and shows, and he's arguably one of the most prolific Western actors in the modern day. From playing supporting roles in movies like The Hateful Eight to taking the main villain role in a years-long series like Justified, Goggins has more than proven himself as a Western star. With so much experience in the genre, it's hard to find someone more qualified to star in A Fistful of Dollars.